Tychkivsky, I'm 29. I am a head of Ukrainian Leadership Academy, and also I'm managing the program of Economic Leadership program at Western Yes Enterprise Fund, which I actually established and funded the establishment of Ukrainian Leadership Academy. Ukrainian Leadership Academy for myself was also like a story that was coming out from my personal experience, and it's true for many other people who actually got united around the idea of establishing Ukrainian Leadership Academy. And the idea of Ukrainian Leadership Academy is very often, Vlad Troitsky puts it, is that we are trying to make young people able to communicate with the good people, with the adequate people who will inspire them and push them forward out of their limits. And also we create this opportunity for the youth across the country, because doesn't matter whether you're from a village or a small town or a bigger one, you can still apply to Ukrainian Leadership Academy and get accepted if you're really motivated. So for us, the period of 16 to 18 years is a critical period for any person when you build your own life philosophy, but you also empower yourself from within with all the values that your parents actually taught you in your family. You're going to the outside world and you're showing how strong you are in terms of delivering whatever your parents taught you, or you will be actually adjusting to the society. We want people who would be strong enough to say the values that my parents taught me in my family will be applicable in my society, and I will be changing my society, not the obstacles will be changing me. So in this case, I believe it's important that every person has their own leadership academy. It can be a 10 months program as the one we do, in order to give the opportunity to as many Ukrainian kids now. But also, I believe you and many other people had such experience. You either met an important person that somehow changed your life, or you had a great teacher, or you probably had some kind of other event that turned your life over. And so I'm grateful for this opportunity too, to be among the top 30 under 30, and probably that will lead me to something else as well. Well, it's most inspiring are students. Like, I just returned back from Poltava, like at 3 a.m. in the morning, where we have one of our groups. And you touch them, you speak to them, and you see the light in their eyes, but it's not just that. They're willing to change. They're willing to do something beyond, that goes beyond themselves. So you have teenagers who believe they can really change something. And this is part of our mission. We want to prove to the society that youngsters do impact the way our society develops. You simply have to push them, or you have to give them toolkit to do so. Well, our dream is to have one leadership academy in each region of Ukraine, and it's costly. Like you have to find funds for that, and still you are experiencing some opposition from some maybe parents. There are many stereotypes about that. The kids still should go from school directly to the university. There's no other way, etc. You have to kind of tackle them in a good way. So to motivate people to develop themselves, there are alternatives after the school, but more importantly, to inspire youngsters to take decisions now and here and to be responsible for them. Because people are starting talking like mission level values, and they're different ages. And what I love also is that you see the connection of generations. We had for a long time, this connection has been lost in Ukraine, due to different circumstances and horrible events. But at this moment, I see there is a connectivity that we are rebuilding and regaining in this place. So when we speak about Ukrainian Leadership Academy, I speak about something that's bigger than me, bigger than the team, bigger than anyone as an individual. So only as a team we can do something. In the Leadership Academy, what we also do, if it's academy in Lviv, you will have students from Kharkiv, Donetsk, Zaporizhia studying in Lviv, but students from Lviv would go to Kharkiv or Zaporizhia or Donetsk, depending where we have Ukrainian Leadership Academy. So we're mixing, but that mixture is about building communications and bridges within the country. We see the evidences that parents start talking between themselves. So 25 academies, as we have this number of regions in Ukraine. It's a good thing. Why? To give opportunity to as many young Ukrainians as possible to go through this platform and use this resource in order to leverage up yourself at the same time create better country, create a better community. What I also believe, if we will be successful here, we will send a very strong message to the entire ex-Soviet region. What I believe, if we succeed in Ukraine, will give a strong message to youngsters in other countries or post-Soviet states that you can also do your homework. And I hear many from Russians and others that, we are looking at Ukraine as a hope, as an example. So it also motivates me. It means whatever mission we have to complete here for Ukraine to be is beyond simply Ukraine. It should give a push, a wave to other people to be inspired and to do things, to be brave enough to change and create whatever they are dreaming about, their own homeland.